want to talk to you about your competition. What are they up to?
Indie life.
If you're busy looking over your shoulder and trying to see what the next guy is up to, or if you feel like somebody's stealing your ideas, we need to have a chat. You're wasting your time. You're distracting yourself. If you run marathons, or you know someone who runs marathons, then you'll know this. Looking over your shoulder is a good way to trip and fall down. That whole idea of beating out the competition is so 20th century. In the 21st century, we do things differently. First of all, we like to collaborate with people. No one does what you do in the same way. You might be a bookkeeper and you know a CPA. Are you truly competition? Not really. You can join forces and move together. You could be a writer and know another writer and collaborate on a book. It doesn't mean you're competing. This is like the 1950s where if you watch those old movies where Doris Day gets into a cat fight with some other chick for the big man on campus. Why the hell would you do that? It's degrading and, again, distracting. What you need to do is know what you do best. You need to know why people want to hire you, okay? And it may not be what you think it is. You might think it's your credentials. You might think it's your skill set, but I can guarantee you it's none of those things. In fact, in a recent study, they showed that people don't buy for any of those reasons. They buy because they feel a connection. They feel that they can really use what you have. And it isn't about your expertise. It's about what they're going to get out of it. Think about why you pay for things. So, why should you stop looking at your competition? Because you're going to fall down. What should you do instead? Well, in the Indie Life Workbook, okay, your guidebook to the thriving on the road less traveled, you're going to know how to take that competition, turn it on its ear, and see them as competitive mentors. That's right. Even if you started a business and somebody came in after you and they're doing better, it's not their fault. It doesn't mean they have more money. It doesn't mean they're bigger. It means they're better at showing their value than you are. And if you want to do better, instead of getting mad at them and getting distracted, you need to be able to turn the tables and offer your highest value. And that's what you'll learn in both the book and the Indie Life Support Program. Now, you may not believe me about this. You may be really entrenched in that 20th century business model. So I want you to argue with me. If you think I'm wrong about this, then I want you to let me know in the comments below. What is your competition doing that you think is wrong? What's distracting you with it? What makes you angry? You tell me about it in the comments. I'll be glad to respond.